Hey, how's it going, everyone? Good morning. Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up, doing well, got the mind in the right place. But if not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So I got a lot of stuff I want to share with you from these these Jocko and these David Goggins videos that I've been listening to over and over and over again the last couple days. But I'm gonna switch it up and throw in something different today because I got a little message this morning from a student of mine, and I just wanted to share a little bit of that conversation. So I had a student training last night, and apparently their mind really just wasn't in the right place. Good morning, Vincenza, and it showed during their training session. Okay, it showed during their training session. I really couldn't tell all that much, but the individual themselves could tell, and they weren't happy with their training, their performance, and they weren't happy with the way they let that their problems in life carry on to the mat. Now, the message I got this morning was, good morning, coach. I learned a good lesson yesterday about what you talked about, bringing personal things onto the mat. So I'm always talking about with my students about detaching, your personal problems, prior to coming into the academy to train, leaving those problems in the car, in the trunk, or in the back seat, what have you, so to speak, until you get done with training. So again, I've been doing this stuff for many, many years. I've been teaching for, I think next month will be, 13 years of having my academy, and I've been training for well over 20 years. So, and I've never taken a break. So I've dealt and seen with so many individuals, what they go through, and including myself. And the reason why I'm able to say this is because I've made those mistakes before, where I've had a lot of things going on, whether mentally and physically, because I train a lot, and your mind just isn't in the right place. So when you're training, you're there, but you're not really there, and when you're not really there, you're not getting your full money's worth. You're not getting everything you should be getting from the training session, and your teammates aren't getting what they should be getting from you as far as the training goes. So I have to have a constant reminder of everyone, which is good for everyone watching or that will watch this. You can use this in anything. It's not just training jiu-jitsu. You can go to the gym or go to work or whatever. But whenever you're carrying that extra baggage with you of the heavy things that life is bringing upon you, it just makes things not go as well when you're trying to do things that you need to get done. So it must have really got to this person, obviously, because first thing this morning, I'm getting this kind of message. But the good thing about this message, the positive thing about it is, they woke up this morning basically, mentally bruised, but they said they're ready to make things better for life, because I'm reading this post and I'm paraphrasing here a little bit, and this weekend, and they wanted to apologize to me for bringing that onto the mat, but no more excuses for those performances, and they will do better. And so my response back was no worries, it happens to us all, because it doesn't matter like how hard you try to be like on point all the time. At some point you're not going to be on point. You're not going to have it all together all the time. The goal is to have it together all the time and to always bring it all the time. But man, it just depends. We all have a lot going on personally. We all don't know each other's things that we're dealing with, and the stuff in the news and everything else doesn't really help either. But if you are able to catch that problem right away, then that is what needs to be done. That's the great thing about this conversation, is like, hey, you woke up the next day, the very next day, you were so bothered by you didn't train the way you could train and the way you should train, and you didn't bring the best to your teammates and to me as a coach that you woke up this morning to send me this message. Like, that is what needs to be done. Like, he obviously was getting to him so bad that he woke up this morning to say sorry, which he doesn't really need to do that. All he needs to do is just get it done, just get it fixed, and then let's move forward and let's make things happen. So, and that's what I told him. I was like, that is what you have to do, because the problem that I see from most people, again, from dealing with people all the time, conversations that I have all the time. I mean, the other day I must have had like 4 conversations after class with people that had things going on, and I got home late. And is that they continue to just let it get to them and bring them down, and it snowballs into a negative effect, a negative direction, to where you beat yourself up so bad that you just don't think you're good enough. You don't think you're worthy. You don't think you should, keep trying. You start to give up. You start to believe that, and then all of a sudden you're just in a completely different world where you shouldn't be. And that's not the answer. And I know a lot of people like that, where I can't fix those problems for them. I had someone ask me the other day for some solutions to some things, and I can give them some advice and some tips, but it's up to that individual to take action on those and actually do those certain things, because they were basically, to me, they were mentally beat up, mentally bruised and defeated. And the answer is to just pick yourself up, like, right away. Like, do what this individual did. Detach for a second, step back, assess what's going on. Hey, look, I didn't do well tonight. I'm carrying my personal problems onto the mat, and as a result, I didn't train the way I should train. And again, I'm cheating my teammates and my coach of me, the best part of me, and I'm not getting things done. And to catch that right away is the answer. So, and that's what Jocko talks about all the time, is detaching. Step back, realize, hey, that didn't go too well. What's the problem? All right, cool. This is the problem. Let's fix this problem, and then let's just get after it. So again, too many people just get so down and out on themselves and beat themselves up to where they just don't really feel worthy. And they are worthy. It's just you're looking at yourself the wrong way, and you're looking at things the wrong way. What you got to do is do what this individual did and just pick himself up right away, so that we can fix it. Let's fix it. That's what I talk about in all these videos all the time, is that the beauty about life and the things that happen to us and the way we are is that we can fix things. You could have messed up the whole year of 2020, and now we're on December 2nd, and it's the last few weeks of the year, and you can fix it. You can fix whatever the problem is. You can at least start on fixing those problems to go in the right direction. But if all year you've been beat up, all year you've been making mistakes, all year it just hasn't been going your way, and now the mindset is, well, I'm just going to let this ride out, and then let's get to 2021. I mean, I keep seeing that post over and over and over again from people. Can't wait to 2021. Let's get this year over with. I'm not ready to get the year over with yet. I'm here now. Like as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going for a run, and I got some other things to do. I got training. I got students to teach and goals to achieve, things with my business, everything else. So things got to get done now. I am not waiting until 2021 to wait for the year to go by and let's start over. I'm starting over now. I'm making things happen now. So, and it's like what I was talking about yesterday with the 2-minute drill. In football, football they always have 2-minute drills. 2 minutes left in the game, and it's just amazing what teams can do in 2 minutes. And it's like, what happened to the other 3 quarters? What happened to the beginning of the game, the second quarter? What happened after halftime? What happened now at the last part of the game? You actually want to play ball and make some things happen. It can be done, and then a lot of times it does. A team can come back and win. So that should be the mindset for you. Is just that. Make some mistakes. All 3 quarters, we're in the 4th quarter, and you can 2-minute drill time, man. It's like, man, no huddle, you're just throwing the ball, man. You're just making things happen, and then let's just see where it goes. I was watching man, was it the Chiefs? I think it was the Kansas City Chiefs, and I don't know. I think it was they were playing the Bills. Anyways, the ball goes up in the air, 3 defenders around 1 receiver. End of the game. This is just a couple weeks ago. Guy pulls the ball down. I mean, how he pulled the ball down in between 3 receivers is beyond me. I mean, he had 3 receivers around him jumping up for the ball. He pulls it down, catches it, holds on to it. Game's over. Game's over. Wins. I mean, that's just how it should work. That's how it should be. The mindset works. Is fighting till the whistle blows. And I had that conversation on Saturday because I had some people that were losing in the round, and you can just tell when you roll with certain people when they're losing during the round, they just give up, like they deflate, like it's over. They're already quitting. They're not even going to fight to the end of the round, and you have to train yourself to do that. I have some students where, man, I know when I roll with them and I'm beating them, I got to continue beating them because if I let up just a little bit, they're gonna make them. They're still fighting. Like they will fight all the way until that whistle blows. I mean, they're pushing and shoving and just scrapping for every little inch they can get to get away or recover until the whistle blows. So, and I can tell those people are doing better in life than the people that when you mount them, take their back, they're losing. They look at the clock. There's a minute left. They know they're not going to come back, and they just give up. And then they just tap because they have no fight left in them. So you have to rewire your mind, change the way things are. Be like this individual here. He realized right away the very next day, it must have been, obviously it got to him, gets up, sends me a message, hey, sorry, coach, I'm going to do better. And that's what needs to be done. There's no reason to dwell on it. There's no reason to beat yourself up for it. It happened. It's over with. You can't change it. Yes, last night was last night's practice. Today's a different practice. What's the attitude going to be like today when you walk into the room, when you walk into your job, when you walk into whatever? You just got to fix it. It's the last month of the year. If you've been losing the whole rest of this year, the beginning of the year, you can still win the end of the year. But it's just a mindset. You got to stop walking around, beating yourself up and thinking that you're not good enough and you're not worthy anymore. Because you are. It's just you got to rewire the mind. No one can save you. No one can come in and change things for you except for you. So it just has to be, the mindset shift that you have to fix this. So I just really wanted to, like I said, I had some other things I wanted to share with you from the Jocko and David Goggins stuff I was listening to. But this right here was something I just was like, man, this is good stuff. Like I told him at the end of the message here, winners win and losers lose. And that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the mats with a gold medal. And because I always use a gold medal or fire or some kind of good emoji, not a crying face emoji or a sad face emoji or something negative. My emojis on Facebook are always fires, gorilla, shark, gold medal, something that's a positive type emojis, and to me that makes a huge difference when you do stuff like that. So, anyways, fix the problem right away. Things happen, they're going to happen, let them go, and then move forward and then try to make things better right away. Don't hold on to things, don't carry them with you. You can't go back and fix yesterday, but you can fix today, fix the attitude today, fix how you're going to train today, how you're going to work today, how you're going to treat people today, how you're going to do things today. And that makes a huge, huge difference. So, this here just got me fired up, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So, hope that helps. I got to go. I got to get this running and got some other things I got to get done before get up to the school. So you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you.